you the best mix of then and now. This is Box UK.
Perfection. It's SBS. I'm Box UK. Gonna play a perfect 10 for me.
Shut up, you girl.
Number 10.
I'm Steve White, this is my Perfect 10, and kicking off in 1985 with John Parson, Elmo's Fire.
How professional was that?
Growing up, you don't see the writing on the wall. Passing by, moving straight ahead, you knew it all. But maybe sometime if you feel the pain, you'll find you're all alone. Everything has changed. Play the game. You know you can quit until it's won. Soldier on. Only you can do what must be done. You know it's some way you're not like me. You're just a prisoner, and you're trying to break free. I can see a new horizon underneath the blazing sky. I'll be where the eagles flying higher and higher. Gonna be a man in motion. All I need is a pair of wheels. Take me where my future's lying. St. Elmo's fire. Burning up. Don't know just how far that I can go. Soon be home. Only just a few miles down the road. I can make it. I know I can. You broke the boy in me, but you won't break the man. I can see a new horizon underneath the blazing sky. I'll be where the eagles flying higher and higher. Gonna be a man in motion. All I need is a pair of wheels. Take me where my future's lying. St. Elmo's fire. I can climb the highest mountain, cross the wildest sea. I can feel St. Elmo's fire burning in me, burning in me. Just once in his life, a man has his time, and my time is now. I'm coming alive. I can hear the music playing. I can see the banners fly. Feel like a man again. I love my head high. Gonna be a man in motion. All I need is a pair of wheels. Take me where my future's lying. St. Elmo's fire. I can see
So the Perfect 10 star with Steve White is Jump Park. St. Elmo's Fire from 85.
1985 it is, yeah.
Pop Pickers. So, I'm sure there's going to be loads of stories behind all your tunes.
Well, that's how I've kind of selected them, really, because obviously you said pick your Perfect 10, and I'm like you, I love all kinds of music from all genres, and I just can't pick 10 favourites. So I'm just like, I pick 10 that just might have a story or might mean something to me.
You know something? A lot of people actually do say that, and we're going to play you number 9.
Number 9.
Tell us about this then.
It's probably better to tell you after, because he's going to start singing in just a second, so that'll be the best thing.
Benny, what you doing singing while the man's
King
talking?
And Stand By Me, which I first heard when it came back out in 1987.
when the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. the mountain should crumble to the sea. I won't cry, no I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. And darling, stand by me, oh stand by me, oh stand now, stand by me, stand by me.
So, Steve's second choice at number 9 is Benny King and Stand By Me. Now, tell us a story about number 10, which you picked, which was John Parr, St Elmo's Fire.
John Parr, St Elmo's Fire, yeah, it's a great song anyway. I mean, I'm a massive fan, and I might use this phrase quite a lot, and you'll get it, guilty pleasures, all the way through. And I'm a huge fan of that 80s film soundtrack stuff. You know, your Top Guns and your Mannequins and all that. But not all them songs have stood the test of time. I think that is one that really has. It's a film song that still sounds great today, St Elmo's Fire.
Yes.
But the thing about it is, when you know the story behind the song, it wasn't written about the film at all. He wrote it about a guy called Rick Hansen who was paralysed and wheelchaired his wheelchair all around the world to raise money for spinal research. Right. And the words "Man in Motion" are all about him. All on this pair of wheels. You hear the song in a completely different way when you hear that, when you know the meaning behind it. So
absolutely amazing.
One of my favourites. Yeah.
Yes, nice. Well, we've played Benny King at number 9, which is Stand By Me, which is in the background. Now, give us a quick insight into number 8, because I can't believe that you've picked this. Go on.
Well, I grew up wanting to be a DJ, wanting to get involved with music like you in the 80s, and that's what Benny King is like. It was around that period when I was being introduced to old songs, because they were being re-released in the 80s.
Yes.
Songs like that, and Percy Sledge and Jackie Wilson. But prior to that, this song, without doubt, is what made me want to be a DJ, because I was obsessed by music as a 2-year-old. This was 1984. My grandma bought me my first ever Walkman, which came with a free cassette. And if you remember the front album cover of this album, it was called Party Party.
Yes.
And it was the two guys from the band with loads of people dancing and balloons everywhere. And it was without doubt this album and this song that made me want to get into music and be a DJ, which shaped the rest of my career.
Wow.
Number 8.
Now, you don't have to play it all the way through.
I'm going to do.
I will fully understand
Suffer.
if you don't.
I got do, push pineapple, shake the tree. I got do, push pineapple, grind coffee. To the left, to the right, jump up and down and to the knees. Come and dance every night, sing with a hula melody. I met a hula mistress somewhere in Waikiki. Well, she was selling pineapple, playing ukulele. And when I went to the girl, come on and teach me to sway, she laughed and whispered to me, yes, come tonight to the bay. The lovely beach and the sky, the moon of Kauai, around Calypso Sarong, we'll all be singing this song. I got to push pineapple, shake the tree. I got to push pineapple, grind coffee. To the left, to the right, jump up and down and to the knees. Come and dance every night, sing with a hula melody. I got to push pineapple, shake the tree. I got to push pineapple, grind coffee. To the left, to the right, jump up and down and to the knees. Come and dance every night, sing with a hula melody. They gather romance. She showed me much more, not only to dance.
I'll tell you what. You know something? I've got a jingle.
I bet you have.
I've got a jingle, but
no thanks. Hey, listen. Right, you Mark, you know just as much as I do, Banger, being a DJ.
Yep.
Right, that those records deserve the credit that they deserve, because you go anywhere in the world, anywhere now to this day, you drop your bags at the hotel, within 10 minutes you've heard that song or that band.
Absolutely.
There's not many can still do that. There's not many can still claim that. But yes, without that record, I wouldn't have chosen the path to become a DJ, get involved in music.
What a path it is, but you've not only done that, you do documentaries as well.
Yeah, I have.
And your John Parr documentary, which you did.
I made a documentary with John Parr, documentary with... Well, this is the kind of leads us on to the next one, really, because going on through my journey of songs that mean something to me. In fairness, this could have been any record by Stock Aitken Waterman, to be fair, because that late 80s period was when my mum and dad was starting to run pubs and clubs, and I was watching the DJs on stage. They were letting me play their records and putting them on and seeing people dancing, and it was that whole Stock Aitken and Waterman era that really spurred me on to become a DJ even more. And I think from that whole stable, this is the finest record they ever made, with a dance music icon.
Absolutely.
You know,
Number 7.
when a lady like this walks through your studio door, who's already been the queen of disco and dance music in the late 70s, how do you create her biggest song for a good number of years?
Well, I'll tell you what.
And they did it.
They did, not only with one but two, but this is only one of them, and it's at number 7, and it's Donna Summer. This time, I know it's for real.
What would I have to do to get you to notice me too? Do I stand in line, one of a million admiring eyes? Walk a tightrope way up high, write your name across the sky. I'm going crazy just to let you know. You'd be amazed how much I love you so, baby. When I get my hands on you, I won't let go. This time I know it's for real. Should I write or call you home? Shout it out with a megaphone. Radio, TV news. Got to find a way to get the message to you. Say I love you with a neon sign. Anything to make you mine. I'm going crazy just to let you know. If I wait too long for you, I might explode, baby. I've been around the block enough to know. This time I know it's for real. Oh, baby. This Walk a tightrope way up high, write your name across the sky. I'm going crazy just to let you know. You'd be amazed how much I love you so, baby. When I get my hands on you, I won't let go. This time I know it's for real. I'm going crazy just to let you know. If I wait too long for you, I might explode, baby. I've been around the block enough to know. This time I know.
Stock Aitken and Waterman classic. Donna Summer, this time I know it's for real. Steve White, one of my radio chums.
All right. Stay Bright. Love that song.
And we're playing his Perfect 10. Now, with that was at number 7, I believe.
Yeah.
Right. So, number 6 is an old rave tune from 93.
Number 6.
It is, because I was, as I mentioned already, kind of going through my life and career and still wanting to be a DJ, not quite managing to get there yet, apart from doing little bits in pubs and clubs by 92, 93. But obviously, the dance music scene was changing a heck of a lot in that 90 to 94 period.
It was.
Really was. And there was some some garbage out there. Let's not be, shy away from that. But there were some belters as well. This I remember hearing at the time and just thinking, what is this? It sounds so euphoric. It sounds so powerful, and it just moved me. It really moved me to tears. The vocals by Mary Kiani, who I think is incredible.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it means something there.
She's the lead singer of this. Yeah. Time Frequency, Ultimate High. I think it's stunning.
You take a man to the top. You take a man to the top. Come on and take me away with the ultimate feeling. You take a man to the top. Come on and take me away with the ultimate feeling. You take a man to the top. You got to move your body and move it to the rhythm. So let the music free your soul. Come on and take me away with the ultimate feeling. You take a man to the top. You take a man to the top. You take a man to the top. Come on and take me away with the ultimate feeling. You take a man to the top. Come on and take me away with the ultimate feeling. You take a man to the top. You got to move your body and move it to the rhythm. So let the music free your soul. Come on and take me away with the ultimate feeling. You take a man to the top. Oh, you got to move your body. Oh, you got to move it to the rhythm. Oh, you got to move your body. Oh, you got to move it to the rhythm. I'm in euphoria. I'm in euphoria with the way I feel. Come on and take me away with the ultimate feeling. You take a man to the top. Come on and take me away with the ultimate feeling. You take a man to the top. You got to move your body and move it.
Time Frequency, the ultimate high.
Music free your soul.
Live in the studio, Perfect 10, Steve White.
Ultimate
What a tune! I love that.
Great tune.
to the top.
I can remember actually playing that.
I was
in
just
the
gonna,
clubs.
I was going to ask you when tunes like that were coming out. I was still a kid, early teenager, getting into it. So what was it
Okay.
like from a DJ's perspective when those kind of tunes were around, 92 to 95?
You know something? It was flooded with stuff like this, but this was really stand out because of the, you know what I mean? The vocals is absolutely amazing on
just
that.
so euphoric. I love it.
Yeah, what they call it, Time Frequency. They had so many good records that were all absolutely massive vocals that the girls sing-alongs, you know
That's
what
the
I mean?
thing for me, though. They had that sound as well that nobody else seemed to have. Whether it is just those, euphoric backing vocals, I'm not sure what it is, but they really, really connected with me. That.
Going to say a good morning to our Stephen who's listening from down south. He says, excuse my ignorance, who's Steve?
So I have no idea who I am either, to be fair.
He says, excuse my ignorance, give us a bit of background, please. Cracking tunes he's picked so far, especially this one.
He obviously wasn't listening 10 minutes ago, was he?
Yes.
When we had that good new one.
Yes.
Just tuned in, Stephen.
So, Steve is one of my friends that's massive in the radio industry. He's done this, been that, done it. He does documentaries, he does absolutely everything. And he does remixes as well.
Well, I didn't pick my remix of this.
Okay, I know you didn't. I want to play.
I picked the original, and you are kindly picking my remix of it, which I didn't ask you to do that.
I know you did. But this is one of the favourites as well. So
Number 5.
Wow.
You're going to love this. Go on, all about it. Go on.
Well, as I say, it's always been one of my favourite songs. I love songs with choirs in them, and I always loved the original when it came out.
Yep.
And I've got into remixing fairly late in life, as you well know, and you've been a big supporter of the stuff I've done. And this is one of the first things I did a couple of years ago from John Cicada, the remix of Just Another Day.
Every time we're together, it never be the same. If you're not here, how can you stay away so long? Why can't we stay together? Give me a reason, give me a reason. I don't wanna say it. I don't wanna find another way. Make it through the day without you. I can't resist trying to find exactly what I miss. It's just another day without you. It's just another day. Oh, making the time to make you stay forever. What do I have to tell you? Just try to hold on to something. Oh, give us a chance to make it, to make it. No, no, no. I'm not that strong. I'm not that strong. I don't wanna say it. I don't wanna find another way. Make it through the day without you. I can't resist trying to find exactly what I miss. It's just another day without
So his very own remix of a classic from the early 90s, John Cicada and Just Another Day.
I didn't ask you to play my remix.
I know you didn't,
I need to
but-
keep reminding that.
But-
I'm not that egotistical just yet.
But I know that the people that listen to us
Thank you.
will appreciate it. Can you get it anywhere? Have you put it up on SoundCloud?
No, it's up on YouTube. I think that's probably about the only place so far.
Okay.
Because I was brave enough to kind of send it off to the artist, and I got a reply back from him and his management saying they loved it. Unfortunately, they couldn't give permission because they don't own the rights, so I'd have to go to
Really?
it was a bittersweet moment because it was like so chuffed that John Cicada took the time to listen and get back to me, but it just went, you just have to try and contact the record company because
bless
we
you.
can't do anything with it, which, that's nice.
Well, I'll tell you what. Listen, in the last 30 minutes or so, we've learned that obviously that you've been doing a lot of broadcasting. You produce your own TV programs, and didn't take any notice of Northern Soul until I started doing my lockdown shows in 2020, and everybody in my older end, who listened to me with Northern Soul, said, "Oh, have you ever heard Steve Whitebridge on his Northern Soul show on Radio Sheffield or whatever it was?" It's like,
Well, I started it back in 2008. I was working there at the time, and I knew from my days of working in Barnsley, primarily, just how big Northern Soul was from the DJs that we know really well, people like Mick West and Tommy Taylor and people like that. So I knew there was an audience, and I knew there was a local radio station that wasn't providing that show for the audience. So I spoke to the editor, and he said, "Look, we'll give it a try for 6 weeks, but after 6 weeks, it'll have to come off because ice hockey will have to come back on." Anyway, we did it, and we never looked back. I stayed on that show for 5 to 6 years. I then went across to the other side and went to Hallam FM to do drive time there. So I had to give up the show. I handed it over to a good friend of mine, John Kane, who's still doing this show to this day. It's still one of the most popular soul shows on BBC Local Radio, which I started back in 2008. As part of it, we managed to track down some iconic guests, people like Martha Reeves, The Temptations, The Four Tops. And this guy who's singing this next song, no longer with us anymore, but such an iconic tune when it comes to the world of Northern Soul. Still, I believe, and someone will correct me if I've got it wrong, still the most expensive Northern Soul record you'll ever find.
29 grand in it, something like that.
I wouldn't even like to guess because there'll be people who know more than me, but the legendary Frank Wilson and Do I Love You?
Here I am on bended knees, I lay my heart down at your feet now. Do I love you? All you have to do is ask, I'll give until there's nothing left now. Do I love you? As long as there is life in me, your happiness is guaranteed. I fill your heart with ecstasy forever, darling. Do I love you? Number 4, do I love you? Yeah, yeah, do I love you? Indeed I do. Little darling, indeed I do. The very thing that I want most is just to have and hold you close. Do I love you? From early morning to late at night, you fill my heart with purity light. Do I love you? Whenever I lay me down to sleep, I pray the Lord just show the key and bring it on home safe to me now. Forever, darling. Do I love you? Tell me now. Do I love you? You know I do. Do I love you? Indeed I do. Sweet darling, indeed I do. Now whenever I lay me down to sleep, I pray the Lord just show the key and bring you on home safe to me. Forever, darling. Do I love you? Tell me now. Do I love you, darling? Do I love you? Indeed I do.
The legendary Frank Wilson and Do I Love You? What advert were it on as well?
I want to say McDonald's. KFC was a
KFC, yeah.
Well, that's what I think. That's what kind of turned a lot of people possibly against it because it became commercially well known there, and then it was then making it in the charts. And before that, it'd kind of been a. But yeah, a good song's a good song, you know.
Of course it is. Let's get to your number 3, bit more modern.
Number 3.
Yeah, heard this during lockdown, and it's one of the first recent songs that's really caught me here. It's the Shapeshifters.
Lately, there's a little something I'm needing. Something found deep in a kiss. That's the kind of drug I've been missing. I believe it. True love can be more than just a daydream. I wanna experience a time when falling in love has real meaning.
I'm Sean Banger Scott, and this is my perfect 10. It's not my perfect 10, it's my mate Steve. Steve White.
Hello.
Is number 3 sound. Shifters, Billy Porter, and Finally Ready. I've never heard that before in my life.
It kind of went under the radar. I was still, obviously, when lockdown came in 2020, a lot of people who work in our industry in clubs and bars and stuff just stopped working, people stopped going out, and that's when that came out. But I was still doing a soul, down, disco, funk radio show, so that's how I came across it. And I'm just like, you know, a bit like yourself, you try and keep across new music as much as you can, and you do run the risk of sounding like an old fart when you start saying they all sound the same, you know. But that one just really stuck out to me. I was like, actually, that's one of my favourite new songs of the last few years.
Absolutely. And
love it.
just going back to the Northern Soul bit. You're actually back on air tomorrow night.
Just going to be coming as a one-off. Yeah, back on my old show tomorrow night from 7 o'clock on the BBC in Yorkshire. So spinning some Northern Soul tunes tomorrow night.
That's amazing. So they didn't go back to the ice hockey.
No, that never happened. Yeah, I've told that story a few times. That didn't happen.
Obviously, they didn't give a puck.
Hey.
Number 2. Oh, you went straight to hell for that one. Right then, story behind this one, number 2.
I'll not get it over the intro. I'll tell you afterwards if you want.
Okay, do that then. Introduce it at least.
Def Leppard and Animal from the Hysteria album of 1987.
Chapter
Def Leppard, haven't you? You got a bit of a story about this. Go on, tell us all about it.
Well, it kind of taught me a lesson in music snobbery, really. I did a documentary with them last year, early part of last year, and it was to mark their big homecoming gig in Sheffield at Bramall Lane, Def Leppard.
Yeah.
And we were talking about, obviously, the big success they had in America first. They were huge in America before they were over here in their home country.
Okay.
So in the early 80s, with albums like Paramania, massive over there. And I was talking to, and then in the mid-80s, they had that awful incident where Rick Allen, the drummer, lost his arm. So they had to be out of the industry for a couple of years while he was in rehab, and it took him a while to bring the album out, Hysteria, in 1987. And Rick Savage, the bass player from the band, just told me it's a really great story. He said we were absolutely over the moon when Hysteria made it into the UK charts in our home country, and Animal was a top 10 hit. He said because it meant we were finally accepted alongside the likes of Kylie Minogue and Rick Astley and George Michael. And he said, and that's what we wanted. He says, we, at the end of the day, we all do the same thing. We all make records. And you kind of think, as a rock artist, you won't want to be associated with the likes of Kylie and Rick Astley and George Michael. But he just said something that really stuck with me. It's like, yeah, good song's a good song.
Exactly.
And they wanted to be accepted with those artists. And it finally happened with that album and that song.
And people vote by actually buying the vinyl or the CD, or there wouldn't be CDs in them days. But 1987 was a big year for pop music as well. So for that record to get as high as it did,
for Def Leppard to be chuffed to be alongside Kylie, George and Rick, that just made me think, do you know what? Yeah, you don't need to have snobbery in music.
No.
We all love different types of music, and they're all good records. They might not be for you, but they're all good records.
Well, thank you very much for joining me today. We're going to play your number one single. It's not actually a number one single. It's
I love simple songs as well. Something that's just nice and chilled back. And I always remember this coming out in the mid-90s. And from being a DJ, playing in clubs all the time, you listen to most things that have got a beat. You don't really get a chance to chill out and listen to something that's a bit more laid back. And I remember this song coming out in the mid-90s. And for me, it's just still to this day one of my favourite laid back, chilled tunes of all time.
And so it's going to be your number one. Steve White, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, sir.
The UK's number one.
Wish I told her how I feel. Maybe she'd be here right now. But instead, I pretended I'm glad you went away. These four walls closing more every day, and I'm dying inside, and nobody knows it but me. Like a clown, I put on a show. Pain is real, even if nobody knows, and I'm crying inside, and nobody knows it but me. Yeah. Why didn't I say the things I needed to say? How could I let my angel get away? Now my world is just tumbling down. I can say it so clearly, but you're nowhere around. The nights are lonely, the days are so sad, and I just keep thinking about the love that we had, and I'm missing you, and nobody knows it but me. I carry a smile when I'm broken in two, and I'm nobody without someone like you. I'm trembling inside, and nobody knows it but me. Yeah. I lie awake, it's 3:15. I'm screaming at night if I thought you'd hear me. Yeah, my heart is calling you, and nobody knows it but me. Well, how blue can I get? You could ask my heart, run like a jigsaw
the dusty road.